The number 5 reason not to travel is that it will make the rest of your life mundane and boring. How do you go from the Grand Canyon, one of the best the world has to offer, a spectacle of nature, to a 9-to-5 job, bumper-to-bumper traffic, a studio apartment? Why even bother seeing such amazing sights, enriching experiences, when it'll make the rest of your life so much worse?
Number 4 reason why you wouldn't want to travel is that it takes you out of your comfort zone. It's really challenging, and you face challenges and you learn to grow from them, and maybe you just want to stay the same, and you know, that's fine. But one thing is for certain, is that when you travel, it will change you.
Number 3 reason not to travel is that you don't want a bigger perspective. After all, the world is massive. There's a whole universe of information to uncover, and there's just a finite amount of energy that we can spend each day. Why use that energy on something that isn't really necessary when we can just keep our world small, less complex, and more simplistic?
The number 2 reason not to travel is that it's very expensive. Flights, food, renting a car, hotels, souvenirs, drinks, you name it. And the problem with all of these is that there are no inexpensive alternatives. And reason number 1 not to travel is that there's always an excuse not to. Money, can't get time off work, family, friends, and you just don't want to go. There's so many reasons we can all come up with not to go somewhere that we really enjoy, but really, in the end, none of these reasons matter. If you want to go out and travel, there's only one person stopping you, and that's you. So go out, explore the world, see what it has to offer. You'll be amazed.
Okay, so obviously this video was just a ton of different excuses that people make to go travel. If you're one of those people that doesn't like to travel and stay home, I'm not trying to disparage you. That's the lifestyle that you chose. But for me specifically, a lot of these were excuses that I had in mind and what was stopping me from just going out and doing it. And what I've always said is that travel doesn't have to be this grand thing. You don't have to travel across the world, go to somewhere tropical. For me, it's all about expanding my worldview, seeing some new places, new people, gaining more life experience, and that doesn't mean you have to fly to a culture that's completely different from yours. If you live in the States, travel to a state over, indulge yourself in the culture. That's one of the great things about this country, the United States, is that each state has its own culture. I mean, we have regions like the Midwest and the Pacific Coast and all that stuff, but the point is that you don't have to travel very far wherever you are in the world to get a different experience, see different things, and expand your worldview. But if you're not one of those people and you know that's just not for you, I understand. That's the lifestyle that I want to develop for myself. If that is not something that you're not interested in, by all means, screw me for telling you or making fun of your lifestyles. You do you. But for everyone else that wants to join me on my growth as a person in the lifestyle that I want to choose, soon enough I'm going to be releasing a video, top 5 reasons to travel. It's going to be laying out basically a lot of what I just said about expanding your worldview, your lifestyle, all that stuff. I feel like I haven't explicitly stated exactly what kind of lifestyle I'm trying to create for myself, and I want to lay it all out for all of you. So if you're interested and all that sounds great, then you can join me and grow together. As I always say, growing together, learning together, gaining new experience, all of that great stuff. So that video was a lot of fun to film. I did it across the whole trip. I planned it out, filmed it at different locations. So it was a big investment. So if you liked it, leave that like and hit that subscribe button if you want to join me in my growth as a person and to follow my lifestyle journey. That's all I got for today. And the way that I talk in this video, I do it a few times while on the trip. For some reason, I think that people will enjoy me better if I'm very deep and thoughtful and inspirational sounding. And that's not who I am in real life, so as usual, I'm going to try and inject more personality into my videos, but the big problem, I think, is I usually suck at talking, so if I get too energetic and I talk really fast, then I end up messing up and I trip over my words, and I just can't think that fast. So I'm going to try and inject more personality, but I've had enough of me talking. I'll see you guys in the next one.